Hi everybody, just wanted to take a quick moment and give you my first video on this page. My name is Victoria. I am the moderator of this page, of this group, and this is actually my first video. And sorry it's so late and it's not live, but I had to work all day and I just got home and I wanted to just say something quick before I kind of got myself to bed. So welcome to the group. If you know anybody who would be interested in any of this spirituality, empowerment, enlightenment teachings, please feel free to share this page. I'd love to have a nice little tribe building here, so we can all kind of support each other and learn from each other, and you know, kind of help heal the world. Well, one of the things that I wanted to take a moment and speak about is I had the wonderful experience of being able to go to a retreat here near me in New York, run by Brach. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with her, but she's absolutely wonderful. I recommend her if you're interested in delving further into this. And the whole weekend was about different mindfulness and compassion practices that can help you release the trance of fear. So it was basically a whole weekend about fear, and this is not fear of like flying or fear of spiders or any of that stuff. It's like fear of, you know, being vulnerable, fear of rejection, fear of failure, those types of fears. And it was quite an amazing weekend, and I learned so much and so many aha moments. It was really incredible. And you know, when you have a lot of fears, sometimes you can get stuck and you can get really kind of blocked in lots of different ways and different areas of your life. And you know, some people, they always want to say, oh, I wish I wasn't afraid of this. Wish I wasn't afraid of that. But, you know, fear is important. And fear keeps us honest. Fear keeps us protected. Fear has a lot of different jobs. And what normally gets us stuck is how we respond to that fear. And it's so amazing the way she kind of spoke about it, and in a lot of the stuff is something that I've really held dear to myself. I've been trying to, you know, heal my own blocks and my own fears, and it can get pretty crazy. I'm sure, you know, you guys are familiar with it as well. But the main idea of this whole weekend was awareness. We are not our fears. We are not our, you know, to use a metaphor of the ocean. We are the ocean. The waves are the fear. Waves come and go. They never stay. The ocean stays. So if you can rest in that awareness of self, that awareness of the ocean, and realize that the waves are going to be there. The waves are going to come and they're going to go. And ultimately, it's not going to really take away from who you really are. So how do we respond? What's the best way? Well, what I've done, and this has been pretty, it took me a while. It took me a while to really get this, and I'm still working on it. But being aware of what triggers us, and just kind of doing that self-investigation. Okay, so why am I afraid of failure? What is it about my past that has made me fear my future? What is it about this particular situation that is bringing up these waves that I don't know what to do with? And these waves can feel like a tsunami. They can feel like a major storm, but ultimately it's temporary. So by being aware and by really getting to that presence, that place in your heart where there's nothing but peace and there's nothing but calm, and taking that pause and then being able to look at it from a different perspective, it can really change how we respond to ourselves, how we respond to others, how we respond to like our jobs, or what's going on in society, what's going on all over the world. It really can help us put things into perspective instead of reacting so greatly at this wave that just came. You don't know what to do. You just kind of pause and say, okay, this is a wave. Why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? What is it in this situation that's bringing up these bubbling feelings of fear and doubt and anger and all these emotions that can come up with fear? And I think that once we can have that awareness and being able to manipulate through the fear, because the fear is never going to go away. You'll have different degrees, and there's going to be something coming down in the future. There's always going to be something coming. Just like the ocean, there's always going to be a wave. So learning to know who we are, realizing that we are the ocean and we are not the wave, can help us really kind of find peace and find that calm that we so desperately need to be able to really move on and really figure out what our purpose is, what's our role here on this planet. And it's she said over the weekend, the one thing she said, it was from another teacher. I can't remember the name of the teacher, but she said, learn to surf the waves. Just learn to surf the waves. And by having that presence and that place in your heart where that love, it's a loving presence. It's loving yourself. It's just love. And if you can learn to surf the waves with ease, we can really kind of maneuver through our fears as they come and go, and use them as vehicles for learning, and vehicles of growth, and vehicles for expansion, and vehicles to help us learn true compassion for ourselves. Because sometimes when we have these fears, those fears turn into blame, and that blame may be directed at other people, but ultimately it's a self-blame. And that's not really uncomfortable. That's not a really comfortable feeling. That's pretty uncomfortable. So learning to have compassion for yourself and being able to nurture yourself and understand yourself and do that investigation and be able to nurture and really kind of realize your value with yourself and with others. I think that can definitely help when we're releasing fears. And I just wanted to take a moment to tell you some of the stuff that I learned. I mean, there's so much. It was 3-day weekends, but I hope this means something to you. I was inspired to talk about some of it, and I may come back later in the week and talk a little bit more. If you found value in this, please let me know. Like I said, this is my very first, so I'm not sure. The group is brand new, and I'm really hoping that this group can be a place of just support and being able to find a little tribe that we can grow and expand and learn together. And so thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you for joining my group, and I wish you the best, and blessings to you. Bye-bye.